Good evening, guys, and welcome along to my live stream of the Saints versus West Bromwich Albion tonight. And just getting straight over to the chat, and it's looking pretty interesting. So we've got some sausage, egg, and chips. What a dinner that is! I hope you had beans with that. Who else have we got? We've got Cam's had a latte, delicious. I've gone and got myself a beer. Well, it's not really a beer; it's a Coors Light. Anyway, welcome along, Derek channel, to the Cheese Army. Thank you so much for becoming a member of the channel. Really appreciate that. And if you're new here, this is a totally casual place. Feel free to jump in on the comments. The more the merrier. It's just a general chat about the footy. Also, let me know where you are and how you're watching tonight. But yeah, lovely. Thanks for joining up. I'm not expecting anything too mental tonight. We should be pretty casual, just trying to get everything set up. So we've got, I'll just, it's not as fancy as some channels have it, but we've got this screen here, and so we can have a quick look at what's going on. So as the players are just out coming on for their photos. So tonight we're starting with Stuart up front, Azaz, Sienza, Matsky, and then Downs and Charles in the middle. And we've got Bree, Harwood, Bellis, Stevens, Manning, and Peretz at the back. Now, that to me is pretty much our strongest lineup right now. So the yellow card thing is out the window. Farnborough, nice. I used to live in Fleet, actually, for quite a few years. Cam, I'm loving the lineup, mate. I think this is our strongest lineup. And to be honest, against the West Brom that's basically on the ropes, I think that we need to be taking this to them with our strongest team, because Coventry might be harder. I know we might lose Flynn Downs or whoever potentially if they do get booked, but tonight's must win because of all the other results around us. Yeah, I'm surprised about Yella, but you know, I think his game has been a little bit off. Fleet so posh. Well, I don't know. It wasn't that posh, believe me. It was right on Fleet Road, down near the station end. So it was an all right house, but back then it probably got a bit trashed. But yeah, no, I lived in Fleet for probably 5 years, I think. So I really enjoyed Fleet actually, and I've not been back for a while. But yeah, Fleet, Farnborough, I like the area. I really liked to feel that it was a bit more upmarket, not upmarket, up towards London, but far enough to not be, you know, it wasn't long on the train. Players just having their pre-match huddle. Has everybody got it on? Have you all got it on the telly? Just so I know, because if you've got it on the TV, that means I don't really need to worry too much about commentating. What is going on here? Something's not happy. Yeah, yeah, you know, I don't need to sit here and tell everyone what's going on if you've all got it on TV. Yeah, got it on the telly. Saints play. I won't spoil if I'm up front. You probably will be. I haven't got a score time yet. It doesn't look like it's kicked off on FOTMob. What is the picture quality like? Is it really laggy? And is the sound all right? I'm still trying to get used to all this software, but I'm thinking it looks a little bit laggy from what I'm seeing. Yeah, it just kicked off on mine as well. So we're bang on, actually. There we go. That's refreshed as well. 44 seconds. How do I fix that? Seems all right. Okay. I'm just looking at it on a second screen, and it's giving me a warning that it's a bit lower than what they recommend. On the telly, evening there. Look, I don't know what to call you, KJURWI55. You come into the streams a lot, but do I just call you Five, Johnny Five? We've got a West Brom guy down already. Manning hoofs the ball up. And Harwood Bellis goes in for the ball and he's down like a sack of shit. That's the last thing they need is another injury, West Brom as well. I'm Martin. Hey, Martin, all right. I'll try my best to remember that. I'm Jimmy. 2, 3, 500. How do I fix that? I'm glad that Bree's in the team as well, actually, rather than not putting him in. As we say, and putting Yellow in. I think Bree is the stronger choice, especially if we want to take it to them. And obviously, starting Stewart it's definite sign of intent. I definitely want to see Leo getting a bit closer to him, if I'm honest. Because Stewart does do some of them nice little flick-ons. Him and Azaz seem to be a good pairing so far. Downs looks so much better, doesn't he? His passing seems so much more direct. Ball coming across the box, but offside. See that was offside, but this whole stupid waiting for the flag. Yeah, I'm going to try and fix the jaggy streaming. Problem that I've got here, where I'm in the New Forest, we don't have like amazing internet. So I rely on Starlink. Sienza breaking through, getting ushered towards the corner flag though by the defender. Good defending. And Sienza being smart there and letting that go out for a throw in. We absolutely love Leo, don't we? For me, he's got to get a number 7 shirt. I really hope we keep him next year, but I want to see that guy in the number 7 because he's an icon player in my opinion, and that's what number 7s wear. Sorry, icons wear number 7. I'm going to be I'm just about adjusting the setting here. Please let me know if I suddenly turn into like pixelated nightmare. I'm going to bump that up a little bit. Leo's currently in the lead for champion. Really? I mean, I'm not a betting man. Surprised it's not a Coventry player that's kind of got that. But Leo has been fantastic. But do you guys reckon that he's ready for a step into the Premier League? Because obviously we don't want to see him going, but is he ready for the Premier League? If he did decide to go, I'm not sure he is. Oh yeah, my beer, by the way, is not beer. It's Coors Light, but it's a weeknight. Oh, Perez having to put that over the bar. 5 minutes 45 seconds, and that's the kind of thing that we need to be worrying about, is them big long throws. And we thought we had that threat nullified. Really good job he was on that, paying attention. I mean, quite often they'll try to divert that towards the centre spot. But anyway, please do let me know if I'm lagging or anything. Okay, it's really important because I need to try and fix the issue if it is. Yeah, 16:18 on my clock, and on the FOTMob 6. I'm about 30 seconds behind, mate. Let's have a look here. Stats. Sorry, leaving up the rubbish. Yeah, good from Peretz there, Martin. I think coming out, I mean, that's something that Baz never used to do. And that's probably been one of the biggest changes for me, is that he is literally coming and claiming it. And you see him bollocking off the defenders when he needs to. He's not worried about it, whereas Gavin just seemed to be quite quiet. I know everyone's got a mistake in them at this level. You know, we're not playing with the best keepers in the world, but he's been absolutely solid, and I've really enjoyed having him in the team. And it seems that he really values clean sheets. There's a bit of lag. Great, brilliant. Sorry about the lag then. Okay. The whole lag thing is a bit annoying. Let me see if I can fix it. Three, 5. Sienza. West Brom are definitely playing all their players at the back. They've got quite a wide defensive setup here, which obviously they don't want to be losing any more games. But they need to bring their A game tonight, don't they? We saw in the press that their managers told them to go for it, and of course, I mean, what team doesn't want to go for it? But they're not sat back like a lot of people expected. Ball being played about out there, and they've got a corner. We got absolutely battered by corners the other day. Let's see if I'm just about to change a setting. Let's see if this destroys my stream. Ooh. So that's from that corner. Yeah, that was definitely scrappy. I see that come up in the comments, and not good there. I think we just need to get a bit of control at that back. The boys there. I think that's the problem when we start taking out people like Jack Stevens and we swap it. You just kind of want something consistent there, a bit of understanding. And only thing about Jack and Taylor Harwood Bellis together is that we don't quite have that height. I find Wood is a much more physical player than Jack Stevens. Sienza getting battered again. I don't think I've seen a player get kicked so much as Sienza does. He takes a lot, doesn't he? And it's good that he just keeps going. It's obviously something he's used to. It's definitely a yellow card, that one. Yeah, KWP. He used to get kicked a lot. Leo is definitely more of a threat, I think. And I was saying about Leo being a Premier League player. I think if he can get a few more of them finishes that he's been not tucking away recently, I think then he'll be there. But I don't for one moment think he'll be playing for a team like Man United or Chelsea. Maybe Wolves. Ball gone in. Oh, that was a dangerous corner there from Bree. Offside. Yeah, a dangerous corner there. No, not corner. So 12 minutes in, and obviously we're on top at the moment with 60% possession. Not had a shot on target, or we've had one shot. Feels a little bit pedestrian from the Saints at the moment. Like that ball you might have just seen from the back from Harwood Bellis. Stewart's offside, and he's waited and waited and waited to take a pass. He plays it long, and a bit of a pointless ball for me, that one. I'd rather see them build it. Yeah, Tottenham. He could definitely play for Tottenham right now. I could play for Tottenham right now. West Brom are winless in their 5 home league games so far in 2026. Their worst start to a calendar year since 2003. Who's weathering the storm, Cam? Saints or yourself? I think West Brom are going to be playing it a bit rough this evening. I don't see why they are not going to be. I think they know that they could break up our play. They stand a good chance in getting into the game. Yeah, I think the midnight sponsor on the kit. I was saying this earlier to somebody. I really miss the blackout kits. I would pay more to have a kit without a sponsor on it, and just have like an all black kit. I absolutely love them ones, or darker kits. And for me, this kit was almost lovely, but just the red stripes don't do it for me. Brom have got quite a lot of big players in their team, but I remember playing them earlier in the season when they didn't have their injuries, and their centre backs were absolutely massive compared to our players. Jed Wallace looks a handful, doesn't he? Do you know what I hate about the Sky commentators is the way they with the ball when they're watching an Arsenal or a Man United or something. Like the ball goes up the wing and they just start shouting all of a sudden. Fortunately, I'm listening to Adam Blackmore. and Joe Tessam, and sometimes I can't understand what Joe's saying. And I wouldn't say that Joe and Adam are biased towards Saints really at all. Well, obviously to some degree, but I think they're pretty fair in their assessment of what's going on. Whereas you listen to a Carragher when Liverpool are playing, oh no. Oh, Birmingham 1-0 up. I can always trust you, Cam, for the updates, mate. You've got Adam and Joe as well. That's good. Oh yeah, Saints player. Yeah, good. West Brom are actually pressing us quite high, aren't they? They're giving us a bit of time on the ball, but their pressing point is as it gets into a midfield player, I think. They're not pressing our defenders too much. I think they're going for that second ball when it goes into the midfield. They seem to be swarming Flynn Downs, which is smart because there will inevitably be some space open up once they get that ball. But again, this is whereas Az will come in and Matsuki, they've got to keep moving and keep that space open for a longer ball. Bree's cross might register as a shot. What you got to do, Martin, is you've got to have the TV on, you've got to have the radio on. Nearly had a nice ball in from Matsky there. West Brom definitely back in numbers, aren't they? Downs, yeah, he does look like he's struggling a bit. He got clattered a second ago. To be fair, he's been clattered a couple of times already, hasn't he? Looks more like he's winded or something. Yeah, he's not moving the best. Just look, I feel like the midfielders are a bit too far away. Like we're having to look for a longer ball to play it around. I think we're playing it a bit too wide. Obviously, we're trying to stretch a play. Matsky's gone down, fallen over. Dead leg. Yeah, could be. How laggy is it now, Cam? Is it kind of evened out a bit, or is it still a little bit laggy? Oh, free kick for West Brom on the edge of the box. Matsky's taking him. Flynn Downs was a bit lucky there. He clattered into the back of somebody. I don't want him getting booked. I'm 1940 right now. 44, 45, 46, 47, 48. In comes the corner. Oh, Finn Azaz there. Just watching him on the build up to that corner, and he's got number 17, who's a bit of a big lad. But then all of a sudden, somebody else comes and joins him. And Azaz was lucky to get his head on that. I don't think he meant to. Their 17 is Diakite. Yeah, Birmingham are beating QPR. Sheffield United are beating Norwich. Not a lot going on with our XG and everything. West Brom looking ahead of us at the moment, though. They've certainly had the lion's share. Stuart. Oh, Matsky's kind of got the ball in the box. Azaz on the edge goes down as well. Flynn Downs just slams into somebody else. Again, he's got to go careful doing things like that because he will get booked. If he's going to get that booking, you've got to make sure that you're winning. For me, I don't care if he misses Coventry, but I don't want to see him getting picked up for a silly booking. He's got a cut on the back of his neck as well, Flynn Downs. Don't know if you see that. Hello, Pete. BBC Sounds had the FA Cup game on Sunday, but doesn't do Championship football. Shame. So we've had nearly 70% of the possession so far. We've played 138 passes to their 51. But we haven't done anything with it yet. We've had one shot. See how deep Stewart's coming for that ball as well. Obviously wants this game to speed up a little bit. Yeah, that cut. Did he just pick that up earlier? Looks like, I don't know what's gone through him there. It looks open. You want to have that looked at. But again, it didn't look like it was bleeding. A lot of their moves are coming to nothing right now, Martin. They've kind of got us pinned right where they want us at the moment. West Brom do, which is literally around the mid pitch point. It'd be interesting to see how long they can keep it up for. And a few people are concerned about our players' fitness after playing Fulham on, what was it, Sunday, because that game they were run ragged. And we're not used to playing without the ball. So, there's usually a lot more running when you don't have the ball. And that's the whole idea of stretching the play. So Adam Blackmore and Joe Tesson both talking right now about Flynn Downs' silly yellow cards. 26 minutes, still 0-0. Still 30 seconds behind everyone else. Need to get Sky wired in. But I don't want to pay for Sky. I say I don't want to pay for it. I don't want to be giving them my money. West Brom are looking tight. At the moment, it's hard to see why they've had so much trouble. I mean, I've not seen all of their games. I watched a couple of little highlights just prior to doing the video about them this week, but they don't look hideous tonight at all, and I don't think they're ever an easy team for us to beat. I think I know what the problem is with the lagginess. I think we're going to have to be patient, mate, but we've only got till the 60th minute, and Tonda will be wanting to change the lineup, and we don't want to be getting to a point where we want to bring on Larin or Archer and hope for goals. Sienza trying to curl a ball in there. I think that was a smart idea, but he seems to struggle to get a bit of whip on that sometimes, doesn't he? Okay, I think my camera's going to go off for just a second, so if you bear with me, I am here. Yeah, their defending is good. It's very nice and tight. Yeah, it was a long way off. The thing is that they do need to be testing this goalkeeper for sure. They need to test this defense, but personally, I think you need to be running at them a bit. I don't want to see it all from crosses. I think it's a makeshift defense, so why we need to be testing them by being a bit more direct, I think. Okay, right. I'm just going to pause my video output for a second. Bear with. Okay, that's not fixed it. Nice from Shea Charles there into Azaz. I think sometimes we just seem to take a little bit too long. Like Azaz, it did open a bit of space and give the wingers a bit more chance to get up, but we created that space, but it also gives that time for West Brom to get back into a decent defensive position. And I think if Azaz doesn't kind of stop, drag back, and head right, and just runs, the winger still gets that opportunity to run and maybe draw players towards them. I don't think it always needs a smart pass. Oh, Stewart there nearly with a header straight at the keeper. Very nice from Sienza there. I was just saying about taking them on, and he does a lovely drag there. Pinpoint cross for Stewart to do something with, but yeah, good opportunity that. Yeah, no, I get about wearing teams down. If you can spread the play, I get that. If you can spread it, make them run a lot more, it does wear them down. But just one thing I think is worth considering with Southampton is that our players aren't the fittest runners, and then we have to consider that our scoring options. You know that team probably won't necessarily be tired until second half. You know, they should be able to run. They should be able to run quite comfortably for 45 minutes. But our team, I think that our options aren't necessarily the best for scoring. So at the moment, it's still 70% to us. We've now had 3 shots to their 4. We've had one big chance, which will be that Stewart one. Absolutely nailing them on passes here. So as Cam says about playing the ball around, making them run, that's exactly what they're doing. You can see that in the stats for sure. Manning playing a lovely little ball in. Matsky didn't do a lot with that, unfortunately. Should have taken a second to think about that. Poor clearance from Jack Stevens. Good challenge from Stewart there. That was a very nice challenge coming from the back. I really love them kind of challenges because that player had no idea that he was coming for that. That was like literally like a 747 landing on a runway. Oh dear Lord. Poor communication from the back line there. Very poor. Sienza's down. Oh. Very nearly West Brom had their chance there. Good chance there for them. Perez put his hand on that. I hope he's not injured. Well, I'll tell you what's happened with Sienza. No doubt he's been kicked the shit out of, as usual. And that's what all these teams just kick the shit out of him. Who's on the bench for us? What have we got? I don't want to see a Dozy on at the moment. Not yet. I mean, they keep trying to put Cam Archer in almost in that position just recently as a sub. I think we'd be bringing in Tom Fellows if he does need to come off. He's not looking good. That doesn't look good. Oh. Yeah, Tom Fellows is the right choice. This is disappointing. Again, like this is probably the worst possible outcome for us. This is worse than losing a player to a yellow. He's done, isn't he? He's cooked. Really disappointed for Sienza. Straight down the tunnel. Good round of applause because Tom Fellows is coming back against a club that he used to play for. Nice that they're not booing him. He's at West Brom for his entire career. Before that, that's pretty impressive. Really good reception, and do you know what? Like, out of all the teams that we've played recently, I think West Brom have always been decent supporters with the Saints. Never had it, like sometimes I'll get like people popping up in the live streams or the comments after a match, and most West Brom fans have always been absolutely fine. Poor ball from their dear Kite. So what side's Matsky going to stay on? He's going to stay on the right. Fellows on the left. Christ, look at him go though. He has got some pace on him, Fellows. He's definitely got more pace than Leo, I would say. We're going to have to utilise that. Oh, dear oh dear. Another bad challenge there from West Brom. They are bully boys this evening. Oxford 1 up. Yeah, Saints should take a leaf out of that. Which book, Cam? Mm. James Breer's just been fantastic coming back in. Good work from Manning to recover the ball there. Absolutely pickpocketed him. Was spreading the play out again to the wing. Good work from Masuki to hold on to it. But West Brom have got complete control over them. They've got three solid lines of players. Right. Yep. Got it. Yeah. So to be honest, mate, I've always thought we've been a good fan base for being kind to our ex-players. Oh dear Lord, West Brom there maybe took it a bit early on the volley. Throw in, nice flick over the top, and not a bad shot. Bit of a snatch. He's definitely snatched at that. I think he could have taken time and maybe gone for a side footer. Top bins, right corner. What the fuck are they doing with this goal kick? I think they plan on making a 5-second rule for the goal kicks next season. Same for throw-ins and things like that. West Brom so far, I think, are playing a good game. They're doing what they need to do. They're definitely being a bit rough. Yes, it will kill long throw-ins, and I think that's exactly one of the points. I mean, it's teams like West Brom that do really work on their long throw-ins. We don't really have that in our set piece Arsenal. We briefly had it, didn't we, when we were playing matey at the back. I can't think of his name, for God's sake. Ooh. Bit of a scramble at the back of our post there again. West Brom's last win back in December. Thing is, I know how they feel. Like, it's not good. See, we're not really pressing their defence at all here. You see here, Tom Fellow starts moving towards the ball, but you don't ever really want to be pressing on your own unless it's the last man. Corner ball for West Brom. You know, when you're pressing on your own, all you're doing is potentially going to be out of position, and somebody's going to need to be covering that spot. So exactly what West Brom did there is they waited for him to press, played it, ping, open space. Exactly. We're definitely missing Leo already, but give Fellows a little bit to get into the game. But as we say, we're definitely playing a bit wider. But personally, I'd prefer to see us trying to get through that middle a little bit more. I definitely think that a slightly inexperienced back line can be unlocked if we just play a bit smarter balls. West Brom's corner in. Very good header. Oh, and it's gone in. From a set piece, exactly that. And that's how West Brom scored against us previously. I brought it up in my pre-match video that their corners their set pieces are a big issue, and there we go, 1-0 West Brom. And fair play to them, I think they've deserved it. They've played a blinder so far. Very good corner and into the middle, a couple of big heads and scrambled in. Just none of our players getting onto that ball. Second, third, fourth ball. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, no good. Right, well there we go. I think West Brom have got us exactly where they want, and I think we are going to have to mix up our play style here. Their XG's been up on ours all game. They've had 7 shots to our 4, 3 on target to our 2, 3 big chances to our 1, and they have a goal. They've had 4 corners, we've had none. Yeah, Martin, you're right. Although I'm not gonna be negative yet. What I'll do is I'll just cover that up with a beer, I think, in a minute. 4 minutes at a time. We've had our one. I think West Brom are going to absolutely drag the life out of this second half. Breeze down as well, Christ. I will enjoy the beer. Bit cheeky, but we're not at the football. As I say, it's a Coors Light, so it's debatable whether it's really a beer, but it's just a nice, light, fizzy thing. And to be honest, when I'm at the footy, that's all I want as well. I don't want any of these heavy sort of lagers like Kingfisher. The previous couple of seasons was just horrible at St Mary's. Warm and flat, and just tasted terrible. And it was £7 something a pint. But this year we've got Asahi, which is fine, and they've made it cold. It's just the plastic glasses they serve you in. It's just changes the flavour a little bit. I mean, West Brom are the big boys in that box, kind of like pushing and grappling a little bit for it. But they took their chance. It is fizzy water, basically. Doesn't look good. Well, this ain't looking too good, is it? We thought about resting Bree. We thought about resting Downs to avoid the whole yellow card before Coventry thing. And we've now lost Leo, and we are going to be losing Bree. So a quick look to our bench, and that would be a yellow coming on, wouldn't it? But yellow's not even on the bench. Crikey, what do we do? We've got Nathan Wood, Cam Bragg, Casper Yander, who I believe can push back into a position like that. But I think if he's coming off, we're going to be going back to I think we'd be going to a back three, bringing on Nathan Wood. And then we'll end up with Tom Fellows on the right wing. This is going to really change this game about a little bit, I think. It's the only way I see them changing that. Tonda's probably, Tonda's probably doing his nutting, thinking, oh, this is going to muck about my 60th minute substitutions today. Can't believe they're still down. Look at that. Leicester City down in the relegation zone. Just the stats come up on there. West Brom 1 point ahead of them. Congratulations to West Brom pulling themselves out. I would absolutely love to see Leicester go down. One of them teams like Spurs that are just too big for their boots. What's Adam saying? They're chatting rubbish about Atletico Madrid, I think. Every home ground's an advantage, I think is what they're saying. So what was it, a clash of heads then? He's a big lad. Oh, James Bree's got a black headband on. He looks all right. See, it's obviously a clash of heads then. They probably would have been checked by the doctor, I'd imagine, for a clash of heads as well to make sure they were safe. I think that's that's what they have to do in the league now. So a doctor has to check them. Couldn't find a stream. Hello there. What's happened to Sienza? Looks like maybe a groin, pulled a groin muscle from the looks of it. So we're 51 minutes now, 52 minutes. Just about to hit half time. West Brom's players, a lot of them are starting to turn green on their stats. None of our players are green. Not the game we expected so far, eh? So what do we change at half time? I think we're not doing enough to pressure these guys. We need to put more balls in. Finazaz getting right back into defence. Poor ball there from West Brom. Really poor ball there. He had a great opportunity to do something with that. Is that Coventry are 2-0 up against Preston, apparently? See, Joe Tessam's just saying about a sign of tiredness. He's seeing it in a fair few of our players. Maybe we did approach the game a little bit wrong. Right, half time on my screen. It's time for a beverage. 1-0 to West Brom. I think totally deserved for them. I think they've weathered anything that we've had to throw at them. There's nothing really that we've done so far that is deserved of us being ahead. So, and they've done everything right. They've defended well. They've bullied us off the ball. They've played some decent set pieces. I think they'd be very happy with this result at halftime. So Saints are going to have to change the game plan a little bit, I think, there. Let me know, anyway, in the comments. I'm going to go grab a quick drink. I'll be back in a second. But yeah, let me know what you guys are going to change at halftime. And then we can go from there. But personally, I'm thinking we need to be a bit more direct for sure. So be right back, guys. I'm back. What have we got here? Crap first half from us. Yes. Yanderon to add some speed to the middle. Yes, Martin, that's a very good call, actually, because Yander, when he picks up the ball, he does turn quite nicely. He does very nice turns. Azaz has been a ghost. He has. And I'll tell you what, Azaz is like that in some games. And then all of a sudden he'll pull out a lovely pass. And I think we can kind of tell them games when he's not going to be involved so much. I think that's when he needs to come off. I think we can see tonight he's not going to be that influential. But potentially, the way we have been playing hasn't been set exactly to his style. We are going very much around the wings. Would rather swap Azaz for Laren. I think that's a smart call as well. But have two attackers on. I think that's a very good idea. I like that one. So Cov's up 2-0. Starting to run away again, aren't they? Fat Frank's team. Right. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to press a button for a second, and I'm going to see if is it probably still lagging a little bit. So I'm going to just try and fix that. So hopefully I don't kill it. I'm just going to go off air for 2 seconds. Wait out. Just be right back. Okay. We are back. Now this should be a bit better. Please let me know if the stream's looking a bit clearer now. I've just had to change a setting, so the resolution might be a bit different, but I've just changed an output button. So the aerial dual stat is probably very much on them. Where are we for that? Duels 1, 21 for them. Ground duels 12 to R13. 9 aerial duels for them. 5 for us. I mean, they're a much bigger and more physical team than ours, and we really struggled when we brought back Bree. At the beginning of this transfer period, and made a couple of other changes. Got Armstrong off, had Stewart back. We've looked a bit more solid, certainly from set pieces and things. But we see that today, and West Brom are particularly good at that. There are no pushovers and things like that. From what we've seen, it's hard to understand why they've struggled so much, but maybe they've just not had the run of luck with them. Look, it's not the end of the world anyway. We're on 36 games. We don't want to be seeing that streak end already. If we can get something back, I'll be happy. Because we don't know what's going to happen against Coventry. I mean, their form is fantastic. Look at that green scorecards all the way with Saints next. Millwall are about to potentially clear that. They've got Blackburn next, so they get one more win and they're green across the board. Ipswich looking decent. Saints, we're okay. We're all right. When we start looking down here, though, more importantly, Pompey got Derby next. Skate watch. Another loss for them, and they're looking pretty bad. Poor old Sheffield Wednesday. Just reading in the news today that they may be starting next season as well with another 15 points deducted. I mean, what do this team do? Like, they're absolutely getting done. I'm back. Oh, all good, Cam. Welcome back. Sent you a message. All right. What does your message say? Just listen to some of the comments that they're reading out. It's West Brom. They're not. It's a Saints fan saying that they're not happy with West Brom's approach and they're just keen on injuring us. Well, to be honest, I think West Brom have played this right. Yeah, they're not playing pretty, but they're doing what it takes. They know exactly what they're doing and they're playing it well. Saints players just waiting to come out. Peretz has had enough. He's gone. They're just discussing on BBC, not BBC. Joe Tessim and Adam Blackmore. They're just discussing that why aren't the players ready on a Wednesday after playing Sunday? And yeah, well, Laren's on. Yeah, you called it, mate. You called it, Martin. Well done. But who's come off? Yeah. Is that Stewart they've taken off? It's not come up yet on the FOP mob. Ross Stewart has come off. I don't know what's going on with that, but I don't know why they're taking both attackers off. Very, very strange, no? Come on, Cam. That's the Scottish coming out in you again there, mate. Aye. But that's just very strange to me. Unless he's got an injury or they're worried about something, why? I'm not sure that Laren's going to be offering us something different, and Stewart's barely had a chance, to be honest. Straight away, just seeing Laren get surrounded by three players there, three big players. He's going to have a tough game on his hands, I think, because he's going to be isolated. They know that they can get straight on him. You have two attackers in the middle up front. Them defenders are going to be potentially getting split. I just think we need to be giving them more to think about. Throw into Saints anyway. We're into the second half. Away we go. This is a case of when you look at that Fulham game, we're almost exactly the same kind of stats, but the other way. Although Fulham had an awful lot more shots on goal. and that's the difference. We have not had shots. Just going to catch up with some comments as well. Just reading through some comments in the chat group, and some people saying that it's going to be very hard now that we don't do well against park buses. We don't have any threat up front. Watching paint dry is more exciting. That's a decent comment. Baggies will sit deep, and without Sienza, we could be in trouble here. Well, we've got a free kick, 47 minutes, 48 minutes on my clock. Look, we've got 3 players around this ball. We've got Bree, Manning, and Azaz. Bree and Azaz are both quite big guys. Like, I'd rather see them in the box. I still think this is going to be a Manning whipped ball in. But who's it going to? See? Manning takes it, but not a good set piece, that, for me. Oh, Finn Azaz going in with a sliding challenger. That looked a little bit like he might have had his studs up there. Decent ball in from Fellows there. Oh, still getting fluffed around in their half, but now it's cleared. He's more physical. He might be able to help us. Stuart probably got told he only had 45 minutes. Stevens is about to take a booking. Yes. Yeah, Lauren is more physical. Told you we'd get the first yellow. Yeah. That was a bit almost cynical from Stevens there. He deserved that yellow, and he knows it. Somebody's saying a dozy for Matsky, and then he can swap over with Fellows. Yeah, a dozy can play down that left wing. Thing is, for me, a dozy doesn't have any end product. Not that we've got any end product in us at the moment anyway. I'm not sure it's the moment for a dozy. Goal kick for Saints. They've got us right where they want us. Manning running down the left. Quick ball into Azaz, who loses it. Well played here by West Brom. Bit of a poor shot in the end, but Matey held up the ball very well there. See that strength? This is what I really do like about this league, though, is that you and maybe more the game over the last 12 months is that we're seeing a lot of these bigger guys come back, and I really think that that's why Southampton have struggled a lot. We haven't changed our team in physicality, you know. I mean, we're starting to get back there. Well, good work there from Lauren. Getting straight back into the middle, which is good. Corner ball for Saints, I think. Yeah, corner ball. Not a great corner from Southampton. Tonda Eckert's going to have to earn his money this evening. I just don't see any change so far. Kind of a little bit out of options. Well played from Lauren there, offside. Have they called it a handball? Lovely ball. Yeah, he's taking it on his arm. It's not your shoulder, buddy. It's your bicep. Good to see City losing. We're gonna need to change something. I don't see what options that we've got as well to a lot of this right now. This is one of them situations where we need to be really breaking a team down and getting shots in and things like that, and we're just not there. But if we're taking off someone like Azaz, your options aren't that good. We've got a Dozy. West Brom have got the ball on the edge of the 18-yard. It's going in. Oh, not quite cleared. Back on the left. I mean, Saints defending in numbers as well. You should expect them to be handling this. Yeah, well done from Harwood Bellis. Don't get very far though. A lot of faffing about. Faffing, fannying, and yep. Yeah, so on the bench, I don't see that we have a lot of creativity there, if I'm completely honest. The only thing that I can see coming on at some point would be a Dozy for a Matsky or something, but other than that, there's not much inspiration, unfortunately, for me right now. Matsky, can he play attacking midfield? Yes, he can. Exactly that, as Cam says yes as well. Matsky is actually quite good through the middle, from what I've seen. And to be honest, I think that's where Leo needs to be sometimes as well. He needs to be tucked in a little bit closer to that middle and taking on the runners. But it's clear at the moment we don't have that height profile in the box and any threats. So getting it down the wings and playing long balls in, it's not working. We haven't got the volume to do it. We're not getting the volume of crosses. So we're going to have to attack them differently. The guys are saying Shay Charles is a bit off the pace tonight. Thing is, right, I know Azaz isn't playing his best game. He's currently rated 6.5. But there's certain moments, if we maybe change our style of attack, he can be brought into the game a bit more, if you know what I mean. Things like that, like them lovely little passes that he just made to Manning on the edge of the box. You know, he has got that ability just to pull out a really well inspired pass. He's just got that vision a little bit, you know. Yeah, I don't. I wouldn't say Matsky's a winger. Definitely, as you say, an attacking midfielder. Yeah, a right attacking midfielder. And personally, I still think Leo's that. He's not a left midfielder. I don't think he's a left winger. I put him more in the box of left forward to left attacking midfield. Whereas a Dozy, obviously, you'd probably put him at left mid. Fellow's probably a right midfielder. Just nowhere near the goal because he can't shoot for shit. or he couldn't hit a barn door with a machine gun. Oh, almost a decent ball in there towards Laren. Corner ball for Saints. By the way, if you're not yet a member of the channel, we're starting to get some really decent numbers in the group. I'm going to do a members only video this week. Probably just welcoming everyone and things like that. But you can jump in, $1.99 if you do it on your desktop or not on a mobile iOS device. It's $1.99, and that gets you into the Cheese Army. And there's a little join thing. The other option that you can do is if you're feeling generous, you can gift a membership. So hit that little dollar bill sign down at the bottom there in the chat area, and you can either send me money, which is lovely, but I would sooner. Oh, there you go, fellas, with a nice sliced volley there. Fair play though for taking it on. It can't be high on his confidence. Well, it wasn't a million miles off. Wasn't the worst, but not the best contact for that. Not easy shots to take. So anyway, yeah, you can do super stickers, super chat, and membership gifting. So as opposed to a super chat, you can do it and your name comes up green. If this is if you didn't know, by the way, you put it and your message stands out. But personally, I'm more into gifting. I prefer somebody being gifted a membership. If you're interested in doing that, or you're a member already, because it's just getting more people involved. Very good from Laren there, fighting off the midfielder, and then he just let it go. He did really well to fight that player off because he was being pulled back and good strength. Just a shame the ball got away from him. Yeah, good work, Laren. I mean, that's what you want to be seeing. That's what I like to see anyway. I prefer a physical game. I absolutely love a physical game of football. Playing it or watching it. And I don't mean headbutting each other. But if it comes to that, why not? West Brom growing into the game now. You know, they're 1.22 on the XG. We're at 0.66. We've had 3 shots on target compared to their 4. We've only had 6 total shots. Played a lot of passes though. You know, if you like your passing. That was a decent ball in to Azaz, who's lost it. And turnover in possession again. But nobody's pressuring this guy. He's just literally running through the middle of the field, and another opportunity for them. It's a little bit of the Saints of old tonight, and I don't like being negative, but we're not We're not seeing enough. Tonda really needs to look at where they're losing the ball, and we're losing it an awful lot in midfield, and we're not progressing up the pitch quick enough. So yeah, anyway, yeah, I do enjoy gifting. And you know what? There we go. I'm going to gift some of you a membership. I've just charged myself. Oh, dear Lord. What are we doing at the back? Perez managing to save that. Cam, no screenshotting that. We're not dealing with them enough. We're not at the races today. And I can already start to see heads dropping at the back there. So anyway, Martin, you're welcome to the Cheese Army. Mr. Jammy Dave, been so far quiet in the feed. True Blue Maritimer, welcome. You're Navy boy. Mary, there we go. You've got a gift membership. And Trevor, welcome into the Cheese Army. So now you can be a part of the gang. It is the Old Saints right now. It really does feel like it. So, by the way, when you get a gifted membership, it gives a membership for the month, and then you can renew it because you love me so much. I have been working hard, by the way, on a lot of different content and information for you all, and I genuinely love it when you comment in the videos and like them and stuff, because I don't want to do something if people don't enjoy it. So let me know when you do or do not enjoy that content or whatever, because I'm a very open kind of person, and it's no point wasting my time if people don't enjoy it. I know I'm a savage drinking out of a can at home, but there was only a little bit in the bottom because I overfilled my glass. "65 minutes in. We're not winning. Norwich won, Sheffield United won. There we go. We've got a dozy coming on. And Bragg. So people getting exactly what they want. Adam Blackmore just saying that we're protecting Downs for Bragg, for Coventry. And then Joe Tessam saying, well, there's no point protecting him for Coventry if you're not going to win tonight. And I totally agree with that. I think tonight was a game that we should have been going for. So that's 65 minutes, and we've got an almost entirely different team to what we started with. And still we're seeing West Brom trying to bully our players. Cam Bragg getting straight involved. That number 17 again on their team. He's definitely a bully boy. Diakite. And he's the one that had his head smashed earlier. Then number 12 pushing about as well. DK. They're playing it well. West Brom here. Cameron. Oh, I just saw. Keep up the good old work, mate. I enjoy it. Keeps me connected to the club. Very kind of you, Cam. Thank you, mate. So I will thank you on the next. I'll thank you on the next vlog that I do when we go to the footy. against Norwich, and I'll raise a beer to you, mate. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. You're calling me old, Cam. I know what you're up to. I think you're just saying that I'm old. Oh, come on. We didn't need to be fouling him there. Cam, not Cam Ward. Cam Bragg. That was pointless. I know you were losing. He was losing him there, but I don't think he needed to do that. Do you? Joe Tessam's saying exactly the same thing now. He's saying, just put him under pressure and keep running. He's only going down to that corner. Another yellow, exactly that. And you know what, mate? It's starting to show you when your team are under pressure and you start making silly challenges like that. West Brom would be feeling really good about themselves right now. Adam Blackmore saying West Brom are battling for their lives. Well, I don't agree with that. They're not battling for their lives, to be honest. They've got control of us. They're not having to battle at all. They are kicking the shit out of our players, yes, but they are doing it with purpose. Again, they've taken control on the left side, and they've got a corner. This is their only 5th corner, I think. Not great for Southampton tonight, I'm afraid. West Brom look like a decent outfit. Dr. Southampton back just when a team has injuries. I know, and I really thought we'd got away from this, if I'm honest. So ball coming in from the corner all the way to the back. Ref's blown foul for Southampton. Refs decided to finally spot when people are being fouled. Tell you what though, how good was it the other day when Peretz kicked that ball into the back of Manning and Fulham put it in the back of our net? Christ, that was a let off, wasn't it? We got so lucky with that. Yeah, Brom are playing better than us, mate. I think they're playing a different game, almost a different sport at times. But the aim of the game is to put the ball in the net and keep it that way, and they've done so far. They've done that well. They're pressing us when we get that ball up there a lot quicker, and we're just not getting on top of them. We're standing off. I mean, how far are you going to let him run? Great opportunity there for West Brom. They're just letting him run. That's the big problem. Whereas we pick up the ball, West Brom is straight on us. It's almost like we're waiting for them to get into a zone before we start stopping them. Peretz yelling at everyone. I think he's asking the attackers to defend a little bit more. If we had Bazunu, we'd be 3 down. Yes, Cam. I think if we had Bazunu, we'd be more than 3 down, mate. We've got nothing, have we? I mean, look, it says that Harwood Bellis is having a good game. Manning's apparently having a good game. It's not a penalty. But the West Brom players are lighting up the scoreboard there. Says they're playing a flat 4-4-2 as well. Got to love a bit of that. Full missionary. So on Saturday, not sure about whether I'll be able to do a live stream. I've got a funeral at 2. Well, a remembrance thing. Fortunately, it's very close by, so I might be able to get the first half in. But I'm going to have a couple of live videos come out in the next couple of days, only because I'm on a YouTube course, and I have to get 4 more in before Saturday as a part of my challenge sort of goal thing that they've set. It's hard keeping up with. Just looking at a couple of comments. We look tired and we've run out of ideas. Get a goal and it would give us spark, and that's Paul. Paul, you're exactly right, mate. Josh is saying the referee's been total dog. Alison, you said a lot of them are. We can't get it out. Lord. "73 minutes in, Saints are still massively up on possession." Oh, Shay Charles giving it away again. Nice recovery. Straight away pinned back into defence and all the way back to Perez. We haven't seen anything like this for a while, have we? Yeah, West Brom are pressing well, but it's not just that they're pressing well, they're pressing at the right time. They're not pressing our back line too much, but they're pressing it when it goes to our midfielders, when they try to turn. And if you remember, that's exactly what happened to us last season and the season before. It's a classic playbook. Good work from Adozi. Looks like he got a titty twister on the wing. Went down. Looks like a Mexican gang member just effed him up. Imre Jr. Some hugging and kissing going on the West Brom touchline. Yeah, I think it could end up 1-1. We've got to maintain that hope. We could even nick it. I mean, look at the away fans there. We've always got such good away support. I wish I could get to more of these games at the moment. Decent from Bree there. Yeah, it's come off the West Brom. West Brom have put it out. Very good corner again. Free kick. So yeah, changes coming up for West Brom. But anyway, last season I managed to do loads of away games. Season before, but this season I've done only a couple. Just the way it's fallen and everything, and where the location of it. The midweek games are just a write-off for me, unfortunately. I'm up at like 5:15 in the morning. You could say man up and take it, but can't be doing that. Yeah. Good work, boys, in the chat. I think we'd all take a point right now. I've really got to get a more comfortable office chair for in here. Now that we're doing more watch-alongs and live streams. This chair is just no good. I'm on my feet most of the day, and I don't really like sitting down unless it's like a proper comfy sort of chair. Don't really even sit and watch TV so much. I'm just always hustling, you know. So when I do, I wanna enjoy it, but this chair just needs changing. See, you notice that they pressed Cam Bragg there, by the way. Good work from Azaz there. Lovely ball, but not quite there. Like a bit too much on it. That's the kind of thing from Finn Azaz that can just change a game. And sometimes I do think he's a little bit ahead in his mind than the other players. Good ball into Charles. Charles needs to release that ball, but instead he's going for a shot and fluffed it. Dragged that wide. Doesn't look on it tonight. I think Laren's drifting out of position a little bit there to the right, and I think a shot is probably the right thing, but not that shot. I see Eckert discussing with one of the coaches there about probably a pivot turning. Ball going into his as a lot more at the moment. I wonder if there's been an instruction on get the ball to Finn, because he's turning and moving a lot quicker now. So he's definitely on the ball a lot more. Breeze up really high. And we're side to side again. All the way out. And that'll be a throw in. In terms of statage, we're still 66% possession. Couple of balls on the pitch. Lots of pulling and holding from West Brom. And then one little touch and they go down and it's a foul. We're getting mugged off here. Absolutely mugged off. I think Azaz has grown into the game there, KJ. So we'll probably take him off in a second. I think James Morrison should be, he got a draw the other day. And, if he gets his result, I think good for him. $81 in. See Perez telling them to get the ball forward. Oh, do not give that as a foul. Look at West Brom getting forward in numbers here. Then you can't say they're parking the bus. I think they see that Saints haven't got much much in terms of an Arsenal here. They're not scared in the slightest. They've got us on the ropes. Look, and a bloody crack from distance. Now that's overconfidence. Bloody hell. Nice layoff there. James Bree for Archer. Oh, look, he's got a note as well. What does it say? I love you. Cam Bragg's like, who wrote this? Oh dear. Classic note. So that's what I was just saying about when the coaches were on the touchline just about 5 minutes ago, that they were talking about some pivot. I wonder if they've noticed that they're playing in a certain way. They want him to turn left instead of right or something. I don't know. Cam, give me an update. What do you reckon that note said? Because we definitely saw the coaches doing that, and obviously you're going to be a bit more advised than I am potentially there, mate, on that. Archer, piece of shit. Sorry, guys. Sorry. It said pass forward. No. It said your mum. Hello, Jeffrey. Where do you live? Fear from? If you're asking where I am, I'm in the New Forest, buddy. There we go. We've got player down. Refs tell him to get up. Archer doing nothing there again. Really poor decision. Somebody said we could play till the morning and we still wouldn't score because Archer is the answer. He'll score now, I hope. Laren's strong, very strong, but he gets through that initial bit and then he just loses the ball on the weaker part. It's almost like he's got that momentum and he just kind of needs to get his feet back underneath him. But again, West Brom doing what they can, cynically fouling our players. I'd say send him off. He's picked up a yellow for that, and about bloody time too, because look at him. He's been battling that whole game. Humpty Dumpty there. He has been fighting that whole game through. Oh, rubbish. Absolute rubbish. Yeah, it would be positioning or something. Another sub coming on for West Brom. Oh, finally Diakite is coming off. He's had a good game tonight, that guy. And I'm not necessarily suggesting that he's been an Iniesta in the middle of the field, but he has done the job of an enforcer tonight. He's done a bloody good job of that. And I think that's what we're missing right now. Downs would love to be that guy. But yeah, you know what? The guy deserves a clap. He's played bloody well. And it's not all the time that I would stand up and say how well somebody, the opposition. But when the team's down on their luck like West Brom have been, And I'm not just being like some big-headed saint here, by the way, that thinks that we should be better than what we are. Genuinely, he's done a bloody good job in the middle of that field. He's broken up the play. He's fouled. He's got amongst the challenges. He's been running up and down. So fair play to him. He's probably one of their best players tonight. And in fact, we'll go over to the stats or the player ratings. He's only 7.1 compared to some of them. Wallace has apparently had a bloody good game. But I think he's done a great job for them. Oh, West Brom there. Christ almighty. You don't put it across the box like that. West Brom's still on top. Player wasn't expecting that. But no, you get the ball there. Why you don't ping it back? It's almost like we're on the balls of our feet. We're not on our toes there at all. We're just not prepared for anything. I mean, we can't expect this nice run to go on forever, but I mean, I would have expected more from tonight, to be honest. That should have been a second yellow. Yeah, you are right, Martin. There. I don't dislike Manning at all. I think Manning's got his strengths and he's got his weaknesses. I think there's games like this when we're not playing to his advantage. I'd definitely be preferring Wellington in a game like this. Our whole defense is a little bit shaky at times tonight in terms of clearing that ball, but we're against big bully boys, and Wellington will give a bit back. Good ball in there from West Brom. But yeah, some games like this, it makes Wellington look bad, makes Manning look bad, in my opinion. He does have a lot of good qualities about him. I think he's got a very good dead ball. He's got some good passing. He's got good vision at times. I think that there's an element of negativity in his play that's kind of grown in from Russell Martin times, though. I would say that. He's never been a bomb down the wing kind of player. Yeah, Cam, it was good play by them. Bragg near a second yellow already, Christ. Yeah, I mean, he's not had a great game. He looks slow and off the pace tonight. Decent ball in from Adozi. Get in! Yes! What a goal! Get in! They've done it! Told you, keep the faith. Oh, see, that changes everything, no? Very good ball in from Samadozi. Oh, Laren getting on that. You love to see it hit the crossbar and go in. I'm surprised that went in. Like, he didn't have a lot of strength on that, but okay, I take it back. We say that Adozi didn't have an end product. He absolutely did there. And to be honest, if he hadn't hit that ball with such pace like he did and such whip, that ball wouldn't have been going near that goal because the header wasn't strong. He just managed to cushion that. Fantastic. I know. Adozi with the end product. Doesn't that change everything now, like from how we felt this evening? Oh. It's times like this when you, as a Saints fan, you're just like, I feel like an idiot now for bitching and moaning all night. Azaz, lovely little ball there to Laren, turning. Archer, it might fall for Archer. Nah, it doesn't fall for Archer. Whoa. Archer needs a goal or 3, doesn't he? Good corner from Manning. Oh, Bellis not quite on it. West Brom have been fantastic tonight, though. Like, you know, they're no Barcelona, but they've done what they needed to do, and I think they should hold their heads high tonight. I don't think they've dirty bastards for sure, but this is big for Southampton. We've seen it before as well, where Ross Stewart, bring Ross Stewart on, last minute goal. Adozzi's lost it under his feet. He's like Bambi on ice sometimes, isn't he? Get that ball forward, come on. You can hear the Saints fans willing it forward. Faster, come on, move it. Laren being pulled again by the shirt. Dirty bastards. Played quickly, well done. Oh, everyone's missed it. Come on. 2 minutes left of normal time. There's got to be another minute added on to that. We have woken up. We 9:45 and we've woken up. Isn't this funny? Oh, come on. Don't do that, Stevens. Oh, not a good ball in from Shea Charles. West Brom pushing forward. Just coming into the 95th minute on my screen. Keep running, keep running, keep running, keep running. Don't pass it. Keep running. No need for that. Oh, Archer. I find that incredibly soft. That he was hoping for a corner. Like, play it with intent. Azaz pings it in. What the fuck was that of Azaz? Sorry about my language. Just, you're coming into the last minute of the game and you've got complete open canvas in front of you and you pass it to their keeper. That was shit. Sorry. No, I'm not sorry. Sorry. Sorry, Mum, if you're watching. Ooh. Have the subs made the difference tonight, guys? Actually, let's just get this in before we start closing down for the evening. Please let me know in the comments right now, who is your man of the match for Southampton? I know it's been difficult, but also, have the subs made a difference to this game? And some of them, don't forget, have been forced. But I want your opinion. Have they made a difference? Well, they've blown up now, actually. They've blown up. So, yep, a point. I'll take a point. Yeah, no problem with that. Absolutely. I thought, actually, since I've asked you, my opinion is, yes, the subs have made a difference. mainly Laren actually has been very, very good coming on. I thought he's been fantastic in terms of his hold-up play, and he's been that bit of strength that we needed. We didn't really see much of Stewart in the first half, and I thought, maybe we weren't playing the right balls, but I think two of them together would have been the key. Laren, Martin, you're saying Laren is the man of the match for his work, and he did make a difference. Yep, absolutely. Dale, promotion is off. All right, come on, mate. Let's have a bit of positivity. Cam Perez, man of the match, kept us in the game. He did a good job tonight. Perez, I think, definitely controls his area so much better, and we have missed that. Even in Ramsdale, was quite quiet in the area. Wrexham lost yesterday, so we have made a point on them. Yes, exactly that. I think that's a big thing for us. And if we just flick over to the table quickly, Coventry with a 3-0 win, crikey! And look at that. I don't know if you can see it on my mouse. Complete green. They've really turned that around. Fat Frank, and that's who we're facing on Saturday. We have got Preston North End. Well, 3-0. But let's look down here. Oxford, West Brom. West Brom are in the bottom. Well, that's not worked out well for them. And that's popped Leicester back up, unfortunately. That's disappointing. But for us, 7th, and we're closing on Wrexham, who have 3 points ahead of us. Still a lot to do, but we're just outside. And all of the teams in the top area have good form at the moment. Hull City a little bit sketchy. Wrexham obviously lost today, but we're still unbeaten. What's that, 11, 12 games unbeaten? Yeah, Wrexham need that. Coventry have probably won the league, I think. But it's very tight apart from that. The next promotion place is 69, 68, 65, 63. So Middlesbrough and Millwall doing very well at the moment. So wrapping over to the stats this evening. So 66% possession for Saints. The XG was rubbish at 109. We've had 12 shots to their 13. 4 on target for us, 6 for them. A massive 530 passes to their 228. So they've done less than half the amount of our passes, as you'd expect us controlling that game. But yeah, 13 fouls committed for them, 11 for us. I mean, the big thing is going to be on their aerial things. I mean, look at this. And under clearances here, you've got 33 clearances from West Brom, 14 interceptions, 3 blocks. And again, on their duels, 49. And their aerial duels massively over ours, 18. So they've done very well tonight, West Brom. I think they should be very happy with that result. So what I'm going to do now, hi ABL Jimenez, how you doing? I'm going to end the stream now. Thank you all very, very much for tuning in. What I am about to do is I'm going to do a match reaction in a separate stream. Yeah, Cam, you get yourself off to bed, mate. Thank you very much for tuning in, for your input as well this evening. I really appreciate that. And also thanks for the beer. I like beer. Right. Yeah, so I'm gonna end up, and then I'm gonna do a live stream instant match reaction, because I need to get four live streams in before Saturday, and that will count as one. So you watch it in the morning. Make sure you do. Thank you very much, Martin. Welcome to the Cheese Army, mate. Hopefully the stream has got better. No, mate, the game was a little bit difficult at times, but I do enjoy hanging out with you guys. Actually, it is something different, isn't it? So it's kind of fun. That I certainly wouldn't talk this much if I was with my girlfriend or my mates at the footy, despite doing the vlogs. So yeah, no, it's been great, guys. Thank you very much. So I am ending the stream now. And remember, if you haven't yet, please like it, subscribe. I think everybody that's talking now will be subscribed because you have to be. But please do like it, leave a comment afterwards, all that normal stuff. It does honestly help me. So yeah, thanks very much.